Gary Hall, who had worked on some OG delay stuff back in the 70s, before I was aware of it, at least. He found me at NAMM, I think. It must have been from he saw the SMR and the PEG. And he was like, wouldn't it be cool if you made a PEG, but it was for delay? And I was like, yes, that would be cool. Yes, that would be awesome. This is the field that Gary was working in. You know, he knew all the nuanced differences between all those original ones because he had done the PCM 42, is that the one? That was his thing. There were a lot, there still are, like Bucket Brigade delays, you know, which have a very particular sound, and then 8-bit, kind of crunchy, gnarly, which have a very particular sound. PT2399, yes, everybody's using. Oh, is that the karaoke chip?
Yeah.
So people are using that a lot for delays, and there were several delays on the market. There were that, and so like, the big complaint was that like, if you didn't want that retro sound, then like there was no options, there was no way. It was a way of distinguishing, being like, if you don't want the muddy retro sound, and you do want something clean, then that's what we're making. We weren't trying to emulate a past sound. There was no compandering, there was no, you know, it was like, we just wanted it to be not coloring your sound. You put whatever into it, that's what you get out. So Gary is involved, I guess, in the looping community in Thailand. And so, so he's, you know, he was like, it's got to do long loops. We need a lot of RAM. It's got to be able to do long loops. You can add to them, you know, and layer things, and like, and it's got to be clean because you don't want it, whatever I put in, I don't want it to like color every single, because my whole set sounds like, you know, his vision was like everything runs through this and gets layered on top, right? So it's got to be big and long, and it's got to be clock synced so that if you do sync it to something else, it's not, you know, drifting off the place. My use was more polyrhythms, kind of like run a simple rhythm in and then like have it delayed by a count of 5 and have it delayed by a count of, you know, 7 divided by 16, and then you have this like kind of weird rhythm. If you could do both of those things, then like it's gonna, you know, it meets a lot of people's criteria for like, I want a delay that's not retro sounding.